Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. We begin October, and today is a Thursday. So we are going to do, for the month of October, Throwback Thursdays on Thursday. That's right. Every Thursday for the month of October, we will be doing Throwback Thursdays. It will be for any type of stories. If you have a story that you want me to tell, you want to be on the air, you can reach us. Let us know. But we are going to do Throwback Thursdays, and today, I want to tell you a story about a Halloween dance and something that happened to me that always will reign in my heart for the rest of my life. Have Faith, Let It Begin starts right now.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith's being tested.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin. Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Angela, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Good morning, everyone. October 1st is here. October is with us. Oktoberfest begins, and today we begin a chapter of October at Have Faith, Let It Begin. Every Thursday for the month of October, it will be called the Throwback Thursday Stories, and it could be about everything. Halloween, holidays, it doesn't matter. As we get closer to Halloween, I'll revisit a couple things that have happened regarding scare things. We are going to eventually rewind an episode that I took with my friend Brian about the crazy Halloween prank, but that'll be later. Folks, here's today's topic. Back in 1993, yes, I'm dating myself, I was a freshman in high school, and in 1993, 94, I was a freshman, and I remember going to my first Halloween dance. It was the first time that I would actually feel like I was becoming an adult. You know how that goes, guys. And I go to the dance. I dressed up. Actually, I think I dressed up as a politician. So don't hold that against me. I think I did that because I just didn't want to wear a costume, so to speak. I wanted to wear like a nice suit and tie and just kind of stand out a little bit. If that memory serves me correctly, I believe that's why. And then when people had asked me, I said, well, I'm a lawyer. And I was like, oh, I'm a politician. So I went there, and as many of you know, I was never a ladies' man. Never a ladies' guy. I was always the jokester, so to speak, or the life of the party. I can make people laugh. I can have a good time. But girls just never gravitated to me. And as I was over there with the dance and we're having a good time, I mean, people always asked me to dance. I was a pretty good dancer, so I can't say that I didn't have any dancing skills. Like I can cut a rug. So I was out there dancing, having a good time, and from a distance, I saw a young lady who I thought was the most beautiful thing in the world. And I remember her coming into the cafeteria because everybody was in there with her friend that I knew. And I remember seeing her and gazing on her and saying, wow, that is a beautiful girl. And I remember when everything was done, we were all done talking, and we ended up moving away from the cafeteria. We ended up noticing that that the girl was still there, but she was at a desk by herself. And I got the courage. To walk up to her because, I don't know, it's just something inside of me was like, you got to go talk to her. So I went up to her and I said, hi. I said, listen, I'm a friend of, I'm change the name. Her name is Nicole. I said, I'm a friend of Nicole's. You were over there hanging out with us. She goes, yeah, I know who you are. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, you're Angel. I'm like, yeah. She goes, yeah, Nicole talks about you all the time. And I said, oh, cool, thanks, She's like, do you like her? And I go, who, Nicole? She says, yeah. I says, I don't know, I never thought about it. I said, we've been friends. We went to the movies with my mom. I said, but I think we've held hands before, but that's about it. And the girl says, now the girl I'm talking to at the table, will change her name for argument's sake, we'll call her Barbara. And Barbara said to me, she says, so you held hands with her? She says, so are you guys getting married? And I'm like, no. She says, well, I was wondering, and now before I could get my words out, she says to me, I was wondering if you would be interested in dancing with me. And I said, oh yeah, let's go. She goes, no, not to the music that's playing right now. I was hoping that you dance with me on a slow dance. And I remember going, whoa. I was like, whoa, a slow dance? So I said, sure, yeah, no problem. I says, well, let me go and wash my hands and get ready. She goes, why are you going to wash your hands? I said, well, I've been touching food and I thought maybe it'd be good if I wash my hands. So that way when I hold you, it's nothing gets on your dress. And she said, that is the sweetest thing anybody's ever said to me. So I went to the bathroom. Now, guys, I just want to point out, that's not why I did that. I did that because I was so scared that I had to pee. I just being honest, okay? I'm throwing that out there. The minute she said slow dance, my body said, we got to pee. So I rushed to the bathroom. I peed. And yes, I did wash my hands. When I came back, it just so happens, you couldn't ask for better timing. The slow song came on. We started to slow dance. And in the middle of a slow dance, she kissed me on my cheek. And when she kissed me on my cheek, she gave me a hug. And she said, my dad is here. I have to go. But I just want you to know, she says, I like you. And I really, really hope you will like me too. And then she slipped me a note that she must have wrote when I was in the restroom. And she walked away. I was left on the dance floor about maybe a minute and a half into the song. And back then, slow songs were like 3 minutes long. And I remember I was just so mesmerized by the kiss on the cheek. I remember walking out and my mom picked me up. And I remember putting the note in my pocket. And I'll be honest, I forgot about the note. And later on that night when I got home and I was turning out my pants, the note was still in my pocket. And I still have the note to this day. I still have the note. And the note said, I really like you. You are such a nice person. I've been noticing you. And I just want to know if you would be my boyfriend. And at the bottom, it said, check yes, no, maybe. And then it says, call me if you want to talk about it. Oh, man, I tell you. Well, I will say one thing. In 1993, the 3-day rule did not go into effect. I called her that night, and needless to say, she became my girlfriend instantaneously. It was a cool story, and it was a cool moment. And I thought about that since we were going into October, because it happened in October. So, what a way to kick off the month, right? If you have a great story like that, or if you have any stories, please share with us. We'd love to share it with you on the air. I'm giddy about it. I think it's cute. All right, guys. You have a good day. God bless you. And never forget, have faith. Let it begin.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every
don't forget, for the month of October, we're going to have a Throwback Thursday episode. It's going to be great. We hope that you'll enjoy it. We hope that you'll be a part of it. And if you have a story that you want to go on the air with, we'll love to have you. Have faith, let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.